Virgos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Virgos this week? You have the Moon firstly, then you have the Page of Swords, then you have the Eight of Wands, then you have the World. Okay, exciting. So as always, I'm going to talk you through these cards and then clarify them and get more information out of them. But firstly, the Moon card. I really like the Moon card personally. It's very magical energy, or a feeling at least. You know, on a full moon when you kind of go outside and look at the sky and you feel like, oh, that's the feeling of the moon. But like for no obvious reason. It might not necessarily be a full moon, but you feel as if there's things changing and that there's things being unhidden, brought to the surface. Because the moon is all about things hidden. But it feels as if something will be revealed very soon. With the Page of Swords here, could be a message even, because Page of Swords is a messenger. This is kind of like a nervous messenger. So either somebody's coming to you to tell you something. It's almost like they have this feeling about them of, don't shoot the messenger, but I need to tell you what happened. Like there's someone that's very nervous but has something they have to say, basically. And then you have the Eight of Wands, which is all about messages coming in and being received very quickly, very fast moving. So two cards here about messages, two cards about receiving information, but it's very fast energy. And with the moon, it makes sense now that I said it feels as if things are going to be uncovered or revealed that are hidden, because you have all these messages coming in. It feels like more than a normal amount. So yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that. It seems significant for it to be showing up. Then you have the World card. The World is all about completing a chapter, closing a cycle, succeeding, finishing a project, finishing a part of your life. Because this is major arcana, the World, just like the moon, it's big things. So there's something big ending, completing, finishing, for you to then have room in your life to start something new or focus on something else. So I'm not going to know what it is for you specifically right now, but it feels like something you're graduating, or might be the wrong time of year, I don't know how it works. Or it could be finishing or leaving a job, ready to start a new one, right? It's just bittersweet of like, oh my gosh, it's finished. Oh yeah. But also it's finished, yay. But also, oh, like it's bittersweet. Clarifying the moon, you have the Eight of Swords. So there's kind of like, your path might have been hidden for a while, and it seems as if this week you're going to be very aware that that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. So whether that be you didn't know what was coming next, or you didn't know what the next move was for you, or you didn't know if where you were in your life was the right place, if you were making the right decisions, with the Eight of Swords and the moon, I feel like it's going to be revealed to you very soon that things weren't the way they seemed. Things weren't as what they looked like at the time is not how they were. And what I mean by that is you could have felt as if the way things are is how everything's always going to be in your life, and it could have felt very much like a dead end where you were, and there's going to be messages and news coming in where you go, oh, I was a bit wrong. But it's not, you weren't wrong to think that way, don't get me wrong, but it's also, with the information you were given, I can understand why you believed that thing. But there is Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, things are changing, news is coming in, and I think it seems as if what's being revealed is you're not going to be standing in the same place. You're not going to be where you are right now for much longer, but in a good way. Clarify the Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very loving energy. It feels as if this card in particular, with the other suits, I wouldn't say like Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, they are so smart, they are so, you feel like there's something with the Queen of Cups, basically, more than everyone else, where there's just a huge sense of love around her. And this, for me, with the Page of Swords, I was kind of getting this feeling of a nervous messenger coming to you to tell you something. Could definitely be someone in your life revealing feelings for you. Whether or not you're in a relationship, I'm not really bothered. It's more as if somebody has to tell you, because they're going to burst if they don't. They have to say something, so it's been said. And this can go vice versa. This could be you feeling this way, like, oh my gosh, I have to say something out of love. But I feel as if it's coming to a revelation, whether it be someone else or you, where it's like, even if this doesn't go how I want it to go, I have a lot of love, and I want this person to know that I have a lot of love for them. Whether or not it's reciprocated, I'm not bothered. It's love, it's positive, it's healing, and I want to tell them. And I feel as if that's why someone's kind of gathering the courage, is that like, it's not a bad thing to feel so much love for a person. It's only your ego saying, oh, it matters if they don't feel it back, if that makes sense. And like, there's just something where someone's putting their ego to the side and they're saying what needs to be said to you. Clarify the Eight of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords, random, because I randomly mentioned her, with the Eight of Wands. Some messages and communication coming in this week, feedback you're hearing, reviews you're getting, whether it be to do with your work, whether it be to do with a passion project. There is reviews that are coming in that are going to be a bit harsh, but there's something where you should take it on the chin in some way. Basically, it feels as if it's actually going to be very useful for you in the long term. Don't let it upset you. I know that's an annoying thing to say, because I would probably let it upset me. So I completely get where you're coming from. This does bother you a bit. But there's something where if you take this on the chin and take it and go, it's actually a good point, I'm going to change that. There's going to be very fast completion with that World card being the next card and touching this card. It just seems as if like there's like a final boss to the level you're at in your life. There's a final thing, and for you to kind of get to the next chapter, you have to accept some type of feedback that you're not going to want to hear. But it actually seems as if the reason you don't want to hear it is because it's truthful. Because the Queen of Swords does speak the truth. So sometimes we don't want to hear the truth. Sometimes we just want to be like, oh, la la la, this is how it is. But there is something, and if it upsets you or if it specifically bothers you, it's almost as if you're going to go, nothing ever bothers me to this degree. Maybe they're right. And I feel like that's the conclusion you're going to come to very quickly. So I don't really need to tell you. I feel as if that's how it's going to work, is you're going to go, I'm a chill person. I don't get bothered by people's opinions. So if this is bothering me, maybe I'm seeing a little bit of truth in it. There's very wise energy around you. I'm going to clarify the World card. Why is the World card here for Virgo? Eight of Pentacles. I knew it was around your job. Some of you definitely wrapping up your jobs to move on to better things. With the Magician on the bottom, you've manifested better opportunity, or just a better, whether it be opportunity or just a better lifestyle for yourself. You've manifested and created that new thing coming in. With the eights here, it really, really feels, 8 is the Magician. Actually, it's not. That's strange. Why did I think that? I think the Magician has an infinity symbol sometimes. But basically, the, where is it going with this? It feels as if there's a long-term thing because of that 8, because of that infinity symbol. Whatever next phase you're moving into with your career is actually going to be very, very long-term, and it could even be for the rest of your life. You continue to do it, whether it be for money or just for fun. You're moving into a new phase where it feels like an upgrade, and it feels like a change that you didn't think would come a year ago, right? But it's happening anyway. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tale Tarot Tuesdays.